before the show, like how did you like get like onto the show? Like,
We would watch it. Like we're like, oh, haha, what if I like then like you should just do it for like a like. So I was like I make enough money. So I was like my boyfriend was like, dude, this is gonna be very like really funny. I was like, hey, like
because like it's kind of been, I don't know if you've seen it, it's kind of been like you were like a pretty big fan. Like, did you watch like a lot of like season two and like watching like a lot of the recaps and clips like when it was kind of like been like getting into the live stuff? Like, what's the process from there? Like, how did that go down?
I got into like a text message chain with like and like I was like
Like how quick was it like from when you bought it to like when you're out there? I don't know like how much you were in on like the bid or anything like that. Like when they first brought you into the house, like about like did you see like Sam like introducing like kind of like your character? 'Cause like yeah, like when you came when they had like kind of announced that like chat was like and then like they kind of had like formulated their little plan like against you or whatever, and it was like you're like in the basement, you come upstairs and then it's like immediately awkward like as soon as you get up
it
there.
was so I was like, what the fuck? And I don't like I kind of just am like maybe if I talk, like they'll just start talking, just like ignore me. I didn't know that was like what was going on.
And like what's like the general vibe in the basement? Like how long were you down there before you went upstairs, and like what was like
Mhm.
what was like the vibe down there?
I don't know. It was really fun down in the basement, like, but yeah.
Okay, cool. So you do like that kind of like and I think like the big moment obviously after that was like so like what was that like for you? Like
I went in there not like was like, oh, a few other people were like, oh, like, but there was like a
and he was like then like what was it like in the basement like when you went down and like
at first I was like, oh shit, like what's going on? Like, is this I was like, did I do something wrong? And production was like, no, no, like you're fine. Like we just didn't like we didn't know like we didn't expect that. We just kind of like have to regroup. And I was like, oh okay, like that's fine. And, like there's a big like percentage for me to come back. And I was like, oh well, at least I guess some of them like me. I don't know. Because I didn't know if like he was like in favor of me or not. I was just kind of like whatever. But
like that you can't really get from the clips like is like the amount of like interaction with chat through like the polls and then also just like TTS and seeing like what TTS comes from producers and stuff like that. It's really cool like that you're able to like see that in the basement because like I know there's been like multiple scenarios this season where like I'm hoping that some of the contestants like were able to kind of see, you know, behind the fourth wall for a second, like kind of how you were, because like yeah.
like I saw Greg in the basement. Like
How was that for you? Like, what do you think like going through that?
and he was like, "Oh, like it'd be cool if like." And I was like, "Oh, like." So I was like, "What if I do it?"
And then like I guess like skip over a part like that part where you were talking to Greg for like
I really like Greg. He's one of my favorite like things that we like. So it's easy to talk to him.
Greg is like a superstar, like literally
Yeah.
like on like endorsements and like every clip with Greg is like crazy.
And
Like I don't think anyone went from
like
you had like a total like
I was
yeah.
like, and then I went on Twitter and like once I was off, and they're like, I was seeing they're like, "Oh, Trisha's gonna get like cooked. Like look at her," and they would put up pictures like gym pictures of me, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Well, that was the thing was like I don't know if you saw any of the fish talking about you like when you weren't in the room or anything, but like they were like, "Oh, she's like kind of like fat. She's kind of
I
like
did not.
chat and Twitter is like going off like showing the pictures like you said, and it's like
I was like, oh, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like just because I'm like built doesn't mean you can fight. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
and then I think like obviously like pretty much right after that was like kind of like the big like major moment of like your time on the show was
Yeah.
like, and I see like you've been able to get that fixed since then.
So I was
Yeah.
like, oh. And so like having this 250-pound man chase me around while I'm like high, because Chris let me have a hit of his like two hits of his pen. And
Mhm.
I was like, I was trying so hard to like keep myself like calm down. I was like, oh, you'll be okay. But it was freaking, it was like so stressful. I was like, oh my God.
I was surprised at like how you kept your composure because like
They were like,
oh man, yeah. I mean, that was the thing was like because like to be honest, like like it wasn't like
mhm.
it wasn't like from my perspective and a lot of people in chat, it wasn't even like that like entertaining. in a way
Yeah.
because it was like far like I don't know if like Greg ringing the bell, like I kind of led into it with like
to the basement to like go take a shower and wash everything off. He was like you like he was not like that went from 0 to 100 super fast. Like we're really sorry about that. And I was like, you're fine. Like it's okay.
admirable that you're able to like laugh about it like this soon after because like literally like 2 or 3 hours in
And like I get like the fish like
so after that like I thought that was like I was just like editing like, clips and like blurring out like and then I guess like within like an hour pretty much after that fight like you were gone. Like how did that go down?
Cowboy was like, hey, like let's go take a shower. Like what the fuck? Why'd you let some guy like kind of like pushing him? Like Frank was like, hey, like Chris was like, no, like that. Like he can sit on me his ass cheeks, like that's fine. But like my boyfriend was like happening, like and I was like, do you want me to leave? Like we don't want you to be there. And I was like, and so I was like, hey, like I had my boyfriend on my phone. I was like, hey, like production was like, is there anything that we can do to like, and I was like everyone like of what happened was Frank. So I was like, for like, and I was like, yeah, no, that's totally fine. Like they were like, would you be down to come back? And I was like, and they're like they, which like super upset. I was just like, dude, like, but like they're like, you're a good sport. Like, and I was like, yeah, no problem. I
No, like that was like I said, one of the biggest moments on the show was like Greg ringing the bell to defend your honor. Like have you seen like a big growth on like your socials or in any way or like how has that affected like
reels and stuff. It seemed like I was gonna like
been like kind of like they're like
and I was like, and I was just like, oh shit, like because I didn't want to like
just like in the past like I think like if I'm not mistaken like season one like that's the thing like they didn't like they let her kind of like do it and then like also along the way chat was like immediately like so I was like
oh my gosh.
so like you said like
But I was like so I'm not gonna like I like the show, I want to support it.
like
Hey.
So that concludes the interview. React Simply for the win. However, there is a tier list next. Should we keep it going to see if Jackie can get the win? Fucking retarded.